Hello everyone. So today in this video we will learn how to create a simple HTML document. Now before starting the document, let us have a look at the tags and attributes. So we already have learned that HTML document will contain tags and attributes. So tags are divided into two parts: container tag and empty tags. And we have attributes. Attributes are not divided into any part. So few examples of container and empty tags I have displayed here, and we will make use of all these tags today in the video. So the word that we write inside the angular bracket is known as a tag. For container tags, as we have already learned that container tags have both its opening and closing tags. So for this tag HTML, this is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. So how to close it? The same tag we will write, but just before the word we will use a slash. This is how we close the tags. So these are all container tags. From H1 to H6, these are also, we have container tags. I did not close it, but in the document we will have to close. And few examples of empty tags are BR and HM. We will make use of all the tags and some attributes inside the document. So let us begin. Now first, to create the document, we have to use Notepad. Sorry. Yes. So here we will start creating our documents. So the first thing that we use in Notepad is the HTML tag. Always remember one thing: whenever we are creating a HTML document, it is not mandatory that you have to write all in capital letters or all in small letters. Any way you wish, you can write. So the first tag that we will use is the HTML tag. So this HTML tag is the root element of the document. All the tags that we will use in the document should be always and always written inside this HTML document. This HTML tag. In simple words, I can say that this HTML tag, whenever we are writing in a notepad, will be a notification to the system that in Notepad we are going to create a HTML document. So we move to the next tag. Next tag is head. So inside head we will write title. So this title will be the title of the page that you are creating. Let the title be my first web page. So now since my title is completed, I need to close it. If I do not close it, what will happen? The purpose of the container tags, the closing container tags, are if I do not close the title here at this point, then after this whatever I write, everything will be termed as the title of the web page, and I do not want that. So for that I have to close the title. Now because title was written inside head, I will close head also. Now see, have you noticed one thing? Whenever we are creating the tags, we created HTML head title, but while closing it, we closed title first, after that head, and after that we will close the HTML tag after creating the document. I hope this is clear. Next, the most important tag of HTML is the body tag. So body is also a container tag. So whatever I want to display in my web page, everything will be written inside body. I may want to create many such things inside the web page, but body for one HTML document will be always one. I cannot create separate bodies inside one document. So let us go to Wikipedia, and I want to display this structure. See, there are so many paragraphs, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I already have copied this. Okay, let me copy it once again, and I want to paste it, and I want to display it as it is. Let us see what happens. I paste it. Yes. Now since I completed everything, so here what will I do is, just a second, I need to click enter here. Yes. So here what will I do? Only this part I want to display in my web page. So what will I do? Now I will close body, and at the end I will close HTML. Okay, these things will be common for all the HTML documents that you are creating. Of course, the title will be different from page to page, but all the tags that you are writing, this will be the sequence, and this will be common for all the HTML documents. Now let us learn how to run this in the web page. So we go to File, click on Save. I recommend all of you to save your document in the desktop. Why am I recommending this to you? Because you save it somewhere else, and while you have to run, you forget and you go on searching. So for that reason, I recommend all of you to create it in the desktop. So you can give any name. After selecting desktop, here you can give any name. Say page 1, suppose. After giving the name, always and always it is compulsory to give a .html. If you do not give .html after the name, this document will be termed as a normal text document, not an HTML web page. So since I have created in the desktop, let us save it. Minimize this also, I'll minimize this also, I'll minimize, and I see this is my page 1. Now if I double click this, I will directly get the web page. See, this is the web page. But is it displayed the same way as it was displayed in Wikipedia? Let us see. Definitely not. See, this was the structure here, and the web page that I created, this is displayed all together. This is because we did not use the paragraph tag. So now let us use the paragraph tag. This was my document. So suppose here I want to create one paragraph. So I will use the paragraph tag. So just before the word from where you want to start the paragraph, you will write this tag, and somewhere in between I want to close it. It means suppose here I want to end the paragraph. So I am closing the paragraph tag here. Save, open the Chrome, refresh and see. Is it clear? Okay. The next thing that we will learn is to change the background color. Now the background color of this page is by default white. Every time you create, it will be white only. Now if I want to make it to red, what will I do? Again go back to the notepad. Because I am changing the property of the body section, you might have noticed that only from hypertext to the last word is displayed. Other things are not displayed, and this my first web page is displayed here. See, this is the title of the page, and from hypertext to 1997 is displayed. Other than that, nothing. So since I want to change the color of this page, what will I do is I will take help of one attribute. Since I want to change the property of the body tag. Why body tag? Because only body part is displayed in the document. So I will take help of one attribute, and the attribute that will help me to change the color of the body is BG color. That means background color. Remember, the spelling of color is C-O-L-O-R. It's not C-O-L-O-U-R. I'll give equal, and I will write down the name of any color but inside double inverted commas. Done. We will click on File, Save, and refresh. See, the color is changed. Next, as we have noticed here, we did not give any kind of heading for this paragraphs. What we are writing, some heading must be there. So that heading I will include now. So how will I include? I'll click here, enter, and here I want to give the heading. To give the heading, there are 6 type of heading tags starting from H1 to H6. So let me start with H1, and the title of the paragraph that I have written is suppose HTML. So we are using H1, the first tag. We will see what will happen now. File and refresh and see. This is the heading. Please do not get confused between title and H1, H2, H3, H4 and H5 and H6. So whatever you will write inside title will be displayed here, and whatever you are writing in between H1 to H6, that will be displayed as the heading for your document. Now, what is the difference between H1, H2, H3, H4 up to H6? Let us see the difference. Just copying it and pasting it for several times. We will change the number and we will see what happens. Click on File, save again, refresh and see. The only difference between H1 and up to H6 is in their size. Whichever size you want to use, you can use. That will be completely your choice. Okay. Next, since we are done with everything, we will delete it. Now we have noticed one thing, that see, HTML is displayed in the leftmost corner. Now if I want to bring this HTML to the center, what will I do is I will have to change the property for HTML. That means I will make use of an attribute, and that attribute is the align attribute. So since I want to display everything in center, I will write align equal to center. File, save, refresh and see, it is displayed in the center. The HTML language is only and only meant for displaying the things in the web page. Other than that, HTML can do nothing. It only helps us to display our contents in the web page in a beautiful or in a presentable manner. Next, if I want to change the color of the fonts, what will I do? I'll make use of the font tag. So what are font tags? Suppose here I want to change, so I will use font tag. Now this font tag has 3 attributes which are used along with the font tag only. Not necessary all 3 you will use together. Whichever you want, you can use it. So for now I want to use, suppose, the color. I want the font color to be, suppose, white, and finished. And somewhere here I want to finish up with the white color. Now again I want to tell you one thing. What will happen if I do not close this here? If I do not close this here, everything will be in white color, which I do not want. I only want these 2 lines to be in white and rest to be in black only. Let us see. Save, open Chrome and see. I think it is clear. So next we will work with size. So here again I will work with, suppose, font size. The size of the font, I want it to be, suppose, 20. And somewhere here, not here, somewhere here I want to close it. Closed. Save. Go to document. See, these are 20 size font. So similarly we also can change the type of letters that we are using. So somewhere here we can use font face. Now face means, suppose, Times New Roman. And here I want to close it. It is already in Times New Roman, I think, so you might not see any change, but still let us try. Yes, it is already in Times New Roman, so no change is there. But if you write something else, those things you will get to see. Next, let us work with the empty tags. Now I suppose the container tags are clear, so now we will work with empty tags. So empty tags, we wrote only 2 empty tags and we will work with those only today. So first, after this, suppose after everything is completed, I want to draw a line. Okay, so here let us remove the font size. I want to make it small only. Okay, and after this I want to draw a line. So to draw a line I will write HR. I don't need to close HR. Why? Because the line that I will draw is only one line. The tags which we are closing are the tags which we want to end the type there only. But in HR, that means HR means horizontal row. So this HR will just draw a line, single line. It will not go on drawing many lines one by one. So since it is drawing only one line, there is no need to close HR. So we will click on File, Save, run the document and see, this is the line. Clear? Yes. Now somewhere here, this HTML I want to bring it to the next line. I don't want to change the paragraph, but I want to display it in the next line. So what will I do is, we move here, and where was the HTML? is this one, not this one. Suppose this only. I want to bring it to the next line. So what I do is I will only write BR. BR means break. Click on File, Save, go to Document, and see it is, after this it is displayed in the next line. The paragraph is not changed. How do we know the paragraph is changed? We know when there is a gap between two lines. This means change of paragraph. But if immediately after this line the next line is displayed, that is done using break. That is not change of paragraph. So for today we will learn this much only. In the next class we will learn again something new for HTML. I would also like to say another important point. Now see, for me the Chrome is by default displayed, so whenever I double clicked my web page was there. But for some of you it may not be double clicked, and when you open it might open in the notepad only. So for that what will you do? You select the file, go to right click it, then open with, you select any browser. You can select Chrome, you can select Explorer. I have selected Chrome and it is displayed in the web page. And from this, if I want to open Notepad again, now this Notepad I will close, and see if I want to open the same page using Notepad, what will I do? I'll double click, but it is open in the browser. So what will I do again? Select, right click, open with, and choose programs, more options. We go down and somewhere I will see Notepad. So the same page is opened. Yes? Okay. So today we will stop here. So thank you very much.